Nerdsy, is you ready?
I think so.
Del Pesh, is you ready?
You see the shades? Of course I'm ready.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Now I'm ready.
Well, I don't...
I'm not chess, I'm not gonna throw up.
Hey, yo.
Alright.
I got a little anxiety creeping in.
I do have anxiety. All the people. That's funny. In a world, okay. In a world where sometimes I wish I could fly, spread my wings and soar away, and I'll never return. I'll never return to this crazy love life. This is The Vent.
Okay.
I'm your host, Jay Hunterville. You remember that?
I feel like I know the song, but I am not.
Sean Desmond.
Oh! Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Yeah,
That's a big tune. Sean Desmond.
That man made a lot of
That's what I'm saying.
bumpers.
Big up Sean Desmond.
Bumping.
And his band, his live band. You know who you guys are. Big up you guys.
Wow.
No, like, I know three other. Yeah, big up yourself, live band. That's on this tour. If he's still doing the tour. Sean Desmond, man.
Sean Desmond, man.
Desmond. He has some songs, yo.
Yeah.
And get ready. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This girl, she got me shook with her big brown eyes, little thighs. Get to me.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was a time. That was a time.
Those were times.
That was a time.
Oh.
So, yo, how you guys doing?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, after going through that point of nostalgia before we started recording,
We had like a nostalgia trip.
you know,
Before the pod.
it was great. We went down to like, what, 90s techno music.
When the cocaine was free, was it freebasing?
I think that's what they called it in the 80s, yeah.
Then,
Freebasing.
yeah, then we went into the 80s.
Don't touch that stuff.
Went to soft rock. We did, what else?
The
70s.
U-N-K, the funk.
Yes,
Oh, if I
we
didn't have
touched
this
a
water,
little
man,
bit
I'd
of
do
funk
it.
music. Ooh, that was great. Then we bounced right back to like a little bit of dance hall and some soca, some new school 2023 soca,
Some Afro.
Afrobeat.
You don't want that smoke, DJs.
Ooh.
Our little playlist we had going on. I'm joking. I'm talking nonsense.
Oh, he said, I'm saying yes. Yes.
What-
Yes.
what that,
If you saw the mix, if you heard what was playing,
yeah, you would. Yeah.
you would have been. Let me get my board.
I actually think we should do stuff like that'd be a wicked like. We'll talk about that idea later. the music and the mind type.
Yes.
But
Because the way, it was great. It was great.
just a random thought. Speaking of music, the song. You ever heard the song "Pumped Up"? Like I know you guys probably did hear it. You probably heard the song before. "Pumped Up Kicks."
Right.
Okay.
All the other kids with the pumped up, bro. When you hear the contents of these songs, bro,
The lyrics, yeah.
I was talking about a school shooting. You're talking about a school shooting, brother, sister. We're listening to that song, cutting up. That beat catching us. Everybody's just listening and just saying, "Yeah, cut up." Man said, "Outrun my gun."
And you're like, what? You're just like, what?
Pew pew.
Yo.
Pew.
It's madness.
It's
It's madness. The things that
I don't know
it's the things that are hidden in plain sight.
a little too soon.
It's the things that are hidden in plain sight that just baffle me still. That's what it is.
It's like the even when we were doing the playlist earlier, the song "Candy," the fact that it has a double meaning by Cameo, it's like, you're talking about a love interest, but what else you talking
Feel
about?
my face when I'm with you.
That's
I can't help it.
that's. I'm surprised it didn't banned that song.
There's a lot of songs on that.
He won a Teens Award, and he said in the track, like, I made a song about a bag of blow and won a Teen Choice.
And won it. The Weeknd did say that. Yeah.
Shout out to the Weeknd, man.
Damn.
What a world.
But back to Pump Up. Yeah, the whole like. Run, 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 outrun my gun. And you're like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, the kids are faster than my bullet. Excuse me?
You're like,
excuse me, sir?
People are Superman? What?
Excuse me?
you
think this is a time to make a song like that? That's not awareness. You have people cutting off to a song like, but that's what happens.
But they don't even hear the actual lyrics.
That's right.
To know any type of awareness.
And then some person that thinks that we're making fun of that type of aspect will probably look, well, you guys have songs every day talking about killing each other.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
First of all, you guys is crazy. Second of all, it's like, second of all, I mean, certain rappers do that. I mean, okay, sure. They talk about it and do it at the same time like a dumb criminal. But I
mean, that's authenticity, sir.
Not authenticity.
You gotta live what you're rapping about, guy. That's just what it is nowadays.
Well, these days, if you're referring to hip hop, it seems like these days these people don't live any of their lyrics. They're just telling a story.
Well, we're not gonna go in that deep dive to say what it is actually is, because it's a form of art. It's a form of art, I would say. It's a form of art.
I mean,
art depicts life. You can't necessarily say it's my life, but it could be a story I've heard.
This is true.
Yep. I could have been around the guy with the trigger. Maybe I had the gun.
This is true.
Maybe I gave him the gun. He told me what he did with it.
This is true.
Wow.
Maybe I was the shooter the whole time.
Oh, maybe
I got shot.
Maybe.
What do you know?
Maybe.
When you heard Murder on My Mind, that wasn't about anything.
Yep.
Right?
No. Of course not.
Even though he's in jail.
But he's in jail.
It was before they tried to. That was a terrible time, because it's like they're using the same song. They tried to use the same song.
Right. For those who don't know, it's a YMW melody. Yeah.
It's like, Lord.
That's straight out of Florida. He ain't getting out. Yeah, I don't think he's getting out like that.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's.
I don't think he's getting out. I want Vibes Cartel to get out, but man, I don't think he's gonna get as much as he's.
So
that was sweeping the internet the other day. Wow.
So basically, he got the Privy Council was like the highest government. They're like, yes, he should be free. It's like the analogy I'll say is, you want to go outside, your mom says no. I've seen like multiple analogies with the same thing.
Right.
But the one I've heard that's kind of close is like, you want to go outside, your mom says no. You tell your dad says, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you going outside, but you still have to ask your mom.
So basically, Vibes Cartel is he's not going out. He's not coming out.
Do you think those guys are gonna want to like prove that they're wrong on the trial?
But the record sales.
They don't listen.
The people.
Listen to me.
The music.
Wow.
Gaza. Gully.
Don't say the one right after the other. But I'll tell you this: if he gets out, the economy for Jamaica is gonna blow up.
Oh.
It's gonna blow up. I'll tell you that. The amount of people are gonna sell their soul to go to that concert.
That's wow.
Rolling.
I will believe. I guarantee you that.
Saying he's gonna be better than Burna Boy, eh? Because Burna Boy came to Canada and sold out. So you think that that's gonna be the same vibe?
I think Vibes will sold out stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, even if he does, I don't think he can just leave like that unless he gets like a cosign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a pardon. But anything's possible. Like just the other day, I think Chris Brown was in Toronto.
That was a process though.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And he was denied like a few times when coming to Canada. So he's now here, and I think he was performing.
I wish it was a keyboard, but they just.
It's a process.
You're like, yo.
But.
Nah, you can't come in still.
Yeah.
Amen.
But Vibes, I feel like the people will speak, eh? They'll let him in the borders.
Forever.
Yeah.
That's.
Listen. the dance hall will bust back up. Cake soap sales are gonna flourish.
Cake soap sales.
That's just very I don't know what to say on
Wash
that.
your face with the cake soap. Cake soap sell. You want to see these guys? I've been waiting to sell these soap bars. I tell you, I've been waiting.
They're backed up in inventory.
You can't need to use. You can't use this on laundry all the time.
Laundry.
You know.
That's the dangerous part. It's for like it's for clothes, right?
It's so funny because I remember someone was saying, "I was not bleaching." It's like, check the knuckles. Check the knuckles.
Knuckles and eyes.
Because the knuckles will always expose you.
Right.
That and eyes.
That's where your elbow meet.
Yeah.
The
elbows.
That is wild. Could you imagine? It's like, what? Get that dark spot. Oh, you're blinking. But
wow, that's wow.
So you couldn't just throw makeup over that like you usually do?
Yo.
Wow.
With the powdered.
Yo, I remember I seen someone,
makeup you're talking about?
Nah, like some girls they paint their eyelid. I remember one time makeup on their eyelid, and I remember one time she kept blinking. I thought like her eyes were changing channels because of like the colors, like chink, 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 you know what I mean?
That's wow.
I'm done with you.
Wow.
It's like you ever see those toys back in the day with the red binocular toys, and then you press the button, clinching, clinching, clinching. Every time she blinked, I saw a different color. It was just clink, clink, and then running out the front, clink.
You know who you were talking to? You were talking to a demon.
I cannot.
Okay.
What is happening?
They were giving me my orders still, so I was like,
you should have just said, "Thank you, but no, thank you." Ah! And you just just run out.
That is funny.
I cannot.
But speaking of other demons, politics. Those devils. I'm joking.
What's wrong with this country?
That's a very good question.
What is wrong with this country, guys?
So, here's a big recommendation. I feel like people should definitely tune into the CBC program special that they had called Canada, The Story of Us, to get a little up-to-date rundown of history of Canada. So then you can fast forward and see where we are right now and understand how we got here. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Because a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
I mean...
Do you feel like... Alright, the one thing I thought about Canada is just the land of opportunity, which it was.
Was it?
I don't know.
You're starting to question that.
I mean, technically, yes, it really was.
Compared to where you're coming from.
From where you're coming from. But it was...
You take that back.
Not offensive, but I mean, you guys said it was opportunity. I didn't say that. I'm not from there. You guys said it. I was born here.
We were all born here. I wasn't.
So all you YouTube comments that saying, "Well, I'll go back to your country," like you go back to yours. Actually,
your country. Grab your ears and throw them in.
The natives are cool with me, yo. I don't know about y'all. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
Natives, they love us. They love us. Y'all don't love us. I ain't fresh. Anyway,
cool with the natives. The rest of y'all, I don't know.
I mean, some of y'all cool if you know respect. Respect is given, you know.
Right.
Let's say, you know. But I feel like it's been, I don't know, the way I see like Ontario, it's a melting pot.
Yeah,
that they weren't prepared for.
Like peppers and Brussels sprouts and spinach, carrots, cabbage.
It's a melting pot. Like the way I see it, it's like
of diversity.
I'm not gonna say in demographics, but I'm gonna say it in like a weird thing, like a smoothie. Like you put strawberries in.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we go blend this. Throw some coconut water. Oh, okay, that's great.
That's strange.
Celery instead of like water, like coconut water.
Okay.
You know, electrolytes. Like, oh yeah, this is going well. You know, throw some blueberries in there. And it's like, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you know, papaya, kiwi. Okay.
Papaya.
Being healthy. Whatever. Ginger. Oh! Ginger. Whoa, it's a lot of. Ooh, you put this in. It's gonna mess up everything. You don't have no taste. What's going on here?
Oh, yo.
You know what I mean? That's how people see it, and it's like, but I mean, it's not that you had too much ginger. It's you have to put a certain amount.
Right.
You should have put a certain amount. Yeah.
Right.
Or you have different containers where you could put ginger in this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But like
for different seasons of reason.
Different. Yeah, but you can't grab like 2 million pounds of ginger.
Okay.
And then just dash it everywhere.
And don't know where to put it.
And don't know where to put them either. Oh, geez, this sounds off. Okay. I was trying to like, oh, geez, okay.
That's not that. No.
How am I gonna wiggle out of this? Okay.
You're not gonna.
Bear with me, guys. Okay.
I'll just say, you bring people to a place that they're not ready for.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Not they're not ready. Like where the government, instead of reinforcing your country, instead of rebuilding your country for the people coming in to make it an actual opportunity thing, you rather take your money and give it to people that is gonna hide the foolishness you guys are dealing with.
Okay, I'm back in. But,
right.
But, you're saying this much millions is gonna go to this. And I'm like, they're not the only people that need food, right?
Right.
This is very, very true.
Food banks
very true.
I feel
out of control.
Yes.
They're grabbing up everything.
Signage is going up and delaying people actually being able to be intaked. Or what's the word? Is it intake? For them to have intake is like decreased significantly. So.
When I was taking a family member to an eye exam, as I was parking, you on the block itself, like you see the food bank and everything. When I tell you, I think whatever that they opened at like, let's say 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you it was packed around the block, and this was last year, around like the summertime. That's when I went like, something's wrong here.
The nerve for you guys to say no international students can get this food bank. It's crazy. You guys brought him here for opportunity.
Right.
Or there's something you guys are getting that you're not returning to these people to help.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And everybody's going to say like, oh, there's too much people here. There's too much that here. And I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, we all got to eat. Like the way I say, we all gotta eat, bro. Like these are the things we need to focus on. I would think. Yes, I'm a foodie. Yes, like certain things, but I do believe at the same time the cost of living is kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy.
Like the idea you said multiple times already. When is the Black Friday for food? Where is it?
There's no Black Friday for food, bro.
There's none. Like.
Yo, the Black Friday was when Food Basics used to say, or No Frills used to have the dollar days. $1, $2. You remember the $1, $2?
That's not a thing anymore.
I mean,
I think it is, but it's not the greatest thing. Back then it was hard.
So basically, it's not a thing anymore.
Okay, well,
if I don't have it to the standard that I like,
well,
it doesn't count.
Okay, that's fair. That's like when they still call Toonie Tuesdays. It's not Toonie Tuesday anymore. We need to stop saying that.
Wow. Yes, that does need to get. That's false advertisement.
That's
false advertisement.
That is a full class loss.
Yeah, because what are we talking? It's $3.49. Thank you on a Tuesday.
You know what it was like?
$50 more.
You know what it was like to bring like
without the drink.
Without the drink. Wow.
Jeez.
So you have to add money for the drink.
Jeez, I don't. Okay, how am I gonna wiggle out of this? Okay,
you guys try to. What is it? What is it when they take off take out more fries or whatever? Just what is it? The shrinkage.
Oh yes.
Like I almost got mad at Burger King. They gave my drink. This ain't a regular
Burger
drink.
King. They did that to Burger King.
No, the drink. I was like, no, come on. This is the drink.
Okay, as long as the burgers don't decrease. Oh,
yo,
because then that's a fight.
They're learning from
that would be a fight.
They're learning from big corporations. Remember. McDonald's, they made like, what was it, 2 million or something million off of taking one slice of cheese away from like the McDouble.
Oh wow!
Off the burgers, it was a thing. Like, so a man's like, yo, these Oreos, $3.49, make them $4.49. You know what's even better? Just put some air in the sleeve. Like, just take one sleeve.
No, but like
sleeve and a half. Like they don't need a full sleeve. Healthiness, guys, just sleeve and a half.
You know, the last time I got disrespected, I went to McDonald's, and like I got a filet-o-fish or whatever, right? And like it was like the size of this.
Yeah.
And it was like $10.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is... And I took a bite.
But I'm done. Bro.
Yeah, like...
$10?
Yeah.
Bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
No fries! No soda.
Nah, they robbed you still. If it was no fries, you got to fight.
Sorry, I said 10... Sorry.
I feel like you're basically you're basically on it.
You have to go back and
I think it's more like $7.99.
It's like $7. Plus tax.
But still, plus the tax, when it comes up, it's like $8.60 something.
$8.60
And that's the thing. You know, back in the day, it used to be like, they used to have like the junior chicken and the McDouble was like 3 for $5. Remember that glory days? Or like dollar drink, or like certain things. I remember used to be like,
dollar drink has changed so much.
Bro, sometimes you would argue with the people. Sometimes you'd be like, you don't have 3 for $5s anymore? No. I'm like, that's who you guys were. Like, you know, Tuesday Tuesday, it's $3.49. But then you know what it is. I know what it is. Why is it not that? Dollar days.
Dollar days used to be any size was for $1. Now, every size that you is a different price. It's like 25 cents more each size.
It's yeah.
Like,
so a medium is $1.25. A large is $1.50.
Is that just capitalism? Is that what they call capitalism?
And there's a lot of greedy people out here.
Man's like, yo,
a lot of greedy
the microwave was the problem back in the day. I remember back in the day, the fears that you would have to worry about was like, oh, the microwave is the devil, because you're not gonna cook good food on the microwave. You know what I mean?
It takes the nutrients out.
It takes the nutrients, it absorbs the nutrients out, which they may be onto something.
You know,
the only thing I think that survives in the microwave that's actually still popping is popcorn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be happy when you're there just sitting there watching it. That's the one thing, that's how you know your brain is. You sit there watching it turn, pop, 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 pop. You're just watching it like, this is ASMR before ASMR. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it really is.
Funny.
Hold on, though. When you go to, like, I think any restaurant, they have it. They have the setup where, like, they have the steaming water. And then they put the tray, boom.
Inside.
Yeah.
To heat.
To heat. So, but they're using steam to heat it. But if they microwave it, though.
No, but the steam actually, like, kills, like, a lot of germs with the steam.
No, I know. But I'm saying, because we're saying, like, the microwave.
It's the radiation of the microwave.
It may alter the, I don't know, the food.
It's the radiation. That's how you can't, like, the radiation, like, that's why you can't put, like, a boiled egg in there.
Yeah.
It splats. Just,
yeah.
But yeah, it's not what do they call it? Food insecurity here. It's growing still. It's growing. Like
I remember back in the day when you bought chocolate milk, you just wanted to hear the moo, and you had to feel it. Now you got to feel it to make sure if it's spoiled. You got to check the best before dates.
Wow.
That's wow.
Yeah.
And then you realize you're not even supposed to drink milk.
Like, you get strawberries from the store. They look so fresh and pristine. The light shining on them beautifully.
Cutting open, you're like, what is that?
Or you bring home, and then by the time you turn around, come back and look at it, there's mold.
That's what
growing.
I was in there. I heard the spurts. I heard that machine come on before I left.
The spurts machine.
It was good. They were
and
good.
Then it's like, if you want better produce, go to Fortino's, which is good.
Right.
So you see the price.
This person like,
It's not only the price. Like, what do I compare to in the first States? Fortino's is like
it's pristine.
And no, I know. But it's like compared to the States, it's like what is it?
No, I know what you're saying. It's not like a Walgreens.
It's not. Yeah, it's
Albertsons. There's an Albertsons. I would say one Albertsons.
Okay.
Albertsons.
I'm not familiar with Albertsons.
I know the food scarcity is bad here. Yes. I brought this up like the weekend ago too. With this particular grocery store we talk about, and you notice the shelves are just like bare,
empty.
I know you guys are saying this, but not where I'm at.
I haven't been in a grocery store for a while because I've been stocking up. So, but I need to get produce. Where I go to No Frills by Black Creek.
Oh,
they seem to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like out of all the No Frills that I go to, that seems to be pretty good. Otherwise, if it's not that, then I would go to the one by Wilson and Bathurst.
Oh wow! Okay.
You're going on yeah.
That one's also good
I see. That one, yeah.
Yeah.
That is suspect. When you think about it, how far you have to go, you're not going in like the community.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I didn't. Okay, I wasn't going at that level, but like, I thought you were just going general.
Because like even like the fresh going like Jane and Trethway.
Yes.
It's pretty like good.
I've been once. I haven't been back.
But the no frills at Black Creek. She's right. Like it's clean.
It's good.
Pretty, yeah.
So stacked. The only thing that I would say, their selection. So like their butcher space actually doesn't have much range. That was one thing I noticed.
So no frills. You can't really expect that.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Right? And then the thing is, but their seafood area, they are really good when it comes to fish and all that other stuff.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yes.
I do remember that.
But meat-wise, they actually don't even have certain cuts of meat.
Yeah,
which is interesting.
They're going to want you to go to Fortino's for the top dollar, yo.
Or Metro. But Metro will have the range, but they won't have the supply.
Metro be mid, bro. Metro be mid sometimes, bro. Metro's kind of mid. Because Metro don't have, like, the La Roca cakes. You know what I mean? They don't have, like...
Metro's a weird store.
It's interesting. It reminds... Metro is basically Dominion.
Yes.
So it's
I think that's how that worked, yeah. Yeah, I think that's how that worked.
So it's like, it's mid.
What?
Like, you want to load up on air miles, go to Metro.
This is true.
Now, we talk about food. Now, next...
Cost of living.
Yeah.
You can't be looking... Like, in the States, they see it and they hear it, and they're like, golly.
Yeah, what was your experience? You were sharing that actually earlier.
Yeah, I was in a conversation with two people from the States. And they're talking about their housing and they're buying houses and property and parking spaces and stuff like that.
Parking fees.
Yeah, they're making money's in it.
Right.
But then they asked me, where are you from? I'm like, Canada. And it's like Ontario. And they're like, ooh, you guys are like $2 million or $1 million for like a 1 bedroom. And I'm just like, unfortunately. Like, it's like you feel bad to even talk around these people. And it's like, oh. And then I'm like, yeah, but I still live with my parents. Well, that's good. That's good. And they're like, I understand, but like, we shouldn't be looking like this. Like, and then I go to my thing and it's like, he's sending $11 million to you. Where? For what?
It's the... Yeah. I don't get it.
Where do we have money to send all that? When do we give you permission to send that? Then you want to do the universal, what is it? Everybody can get money every month.
UBI, Universal Basic Income.
I don't know how true that is, but...
Yeah, they're thinking of doing it like for $2,000 a month or something for everybody.
And you know what that means? You don't even... why don't you go to the grocery stores and freeze it? Why don't you go attack Loblaws? There actually is a... I don't know if you heard about this. There is a Loblaws, like... protest coming soon.
Insider.
Like, well, I don't know. You guys do your research.
Well,
basically, for like a week or something, no one's going to any Loblaw stores.
So for people doing that, I hope you guys know. I showed the chart before, but that means you can't go to No Frills, you can't go to Shoppers either. You can't go to what else?
Because they're all part of
T&T Supermarket now. Like,
wow.
Yeah. They own like a lot.
Wow.
Anything that serves President's Choice, basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
Anything that serves President's Choice, if you want to stand on that, but I don't think people are that strong enough to stand on certain things, yo.
In Canada?
We're not that much of an activist.
I think we are.
When we want to, when everybody's marketed to do so.
And this goes back to that whole Canada story of us.
That was a bar.
Because in a lot of the times that we had tried to lobby or protest against certain things,
a new law comes and they just lock it off.
No, they would just kill people. Kill, murder. Like slaughter on the house. Yeah. So I can understand why Canadians are a little scared.
Well, I mean, how did they figure it out? They digged it up?
I don't know if they digged it up, but it was definitely a few historical pieces that they did. Like one of them being labor laws in Canada when unions came into Canada and was like really affiliated.
That was a fight.
It was a fight. And it killed 3 people, I believe. So that's what it was. And like a lot of people were injured as a result of it, just for protesting, peacefully protesting. There was that.
Come on to the Anamon, yo, come on.
Trust me. Then there was another one where Aboriginal people were saying that they didn't want a golfing place to be built on the land. And that was a whole fight. They brought the SWAT team and everything for these people. That was in Montreal, Quebec. Border of Quebec. So there just seems to be a running trend where people are like, we are not standing for this. And the government swoops in and says,
you are standing for this.
Murder. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds kind of, isn't that the same thing when they froze the accounts?
So joke. That was history repeating itself. The joke. I can't remember what it was, but again, it's in that documentary, whatever.
On the CBC you're talking about.
Yes. Right? Yeah. And the thing was actually so funny. His father was actually the one who had done the same thing.
Oh.
But it wasn't for a truck convoy.
John Chrétien? No, Trudeau? Our Trudeau? I was to say John Chrétien.
Yeah.
Pure Elliot.
Trudeau. So what happened was, I can't remember the situation as to why he was basically led or advised to implement this. But it would be the same thing that was implemented for the truck convoy.
Right.
And said that that Canada was under this thing, which said that we've had so many civil wars within Canada. Our country. Yeah, like that is actually like unspoken, and it's weird.
I get nervous about the ones that are marketed because I feel like there's another system to it. There's something going on.
Right. But definitely.
I don't know.
I don't know, this cost of living thing, like, what do you guys think about this carbon tax thing?
Taxing everything. If your house is bigger than mine,
but I
pay
believe
more
this is your
tax.
fault. Who does carbon taxes? That's Olivia Child, because I have something to say about her.
No, so carbon tax is going to be federal, so you know.
Well,
but what is carbon tax for? I mean, initially, it's something that we were getting refunds for.
It's because you breathe.
Oh.
You breathe.
I mean...
You breathe. See? Exhale. That's carbon. You got to pay for that on this land. You could just die. But, I mean, you don't have to pay nothing. But you don't want to do that. So as long as you live here...
Oh, wow.
As long as there's still people here...
Wow.
And they're killing our trees. Don't you like trees?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Well.
Yeah, exactly. Carbon tax. Okay? The more people come here, the more you got to pay taxes.
Which is all wild. About taxes. That is the wild thing.
Carbon dioxide, guys.
We didn't ask for all these people to come. But then here we are.
So for what they say, 2 million people?
Here's the thing.
2 million plus.
Hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with people coming.
I mean...
Ain't nothing wrong with people coming to Canada.
I mean...
Funny.
Ain't nothing wrong with people coming to Canada. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as there's infrastructure for it.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I mean,
ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't mind diversity. I don't mind people coming to the.
I'm not even going to this trek of diversity. I'm going to the trek of immigration altogether. At the rate that we have, and as you said, the infrastructure that we currently have, you guys are not building things fast enough to accommodate any of these people. You guys are not having, and the food itself and the supply of food is shortening because we are not producing enough at the rate of people coming in. And then on top of it, our place of education and everything to keep everybody at a working class. People are choosing to go on the system instead of actually contribute to the actual system itself.
Bitch.
So... you talk about bringing people over and then you're going to spend the money that we've been putting aside to save as tax?
But let's be real. You know what's crazy?
Because a lot of people came in.
We talked to a new generation,
2 million plus? And then once you're here, you can bring more people in? Because that's what's happening. I gotta keep it gangster though.
You know what's another thing that you notice too? I understand, but like there's people now, I don't know, because for me, like, I don't mind immigration. I mind also, as long as there's infrastructure for everybody to
it's there. That's
survive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like there's people now that just like, I don't want to work.
But even if they didn't want to work,
like, it's like why am I working? Yes, I live here, but why?
But not even that. It's not even that. It's like okay. There are people who are like, why am I even bothering with the idea of work? What is work? You know, I did not grow and live in this world to do work. I understand that. I get it. But there are some people who just want to work and there's no work available for them to do.
That's also happening too.
That is it.
Holy, this job market.
There are people who want to work.
Or it's not getting paid enough.
It's a mix of that too, but
some people I can hear, I hear certain people be like, yo, why do I have to work? So you could take half my money in taxes? No.
See, and that's the truth of it.
I don't want to work.
That is the truth of it. But hey,
CRA.
Listen, in every religion and non-religion, they said there are two things that are true in this world: taxes and death. Okay, so
people. Okay, I sidebar about that saying. I mean, death is another part of life, so just take that out. So it's really just taxes. And the problem with taxes is a made-up thing by another person. Like, convince more people to do it.
Taxes would work as if it's actually doing what it's supposed to do.
Yes.
That's also that.
Yes.
Taxing would work.
Because you know what we call it? And it works. It's called susu. But you know what?
Susu?
I don't know what that is.
You know what?
I don't know.
Turning pot.
Is that a drink? Oh.
No.
Turning pot.
Yes. You know when everyone contribute to the pot and the pot goes from one place to another place and everyone gets it and then they get a sum because when it's your turn you get the lump sum?
Oh, like a pana.
Yes.
Pana.
There we go.
Okay.
We call it susu.
Okay. But
see? Same thing.
Unfortunately, that's not, it's not what Canada's on. We're just giving them money. We have money here. Here, we have money here. Take this. You have money here. So I don't know what to say to that.
So I'm Googling. So bring it 2 million plus, right? Okay. Another thing too, before I even get to this, I was looking at the population numbers for like Toronto, right? The only data they got is from like 2017. That was at like 2.9 million. That's just Toronto. I'm pretty sure right now as we speak, it's like 3.3 million easily, right?
How did it happen? Like during, I saw we had a pandemic, and the pandemic was like 2 years. I would say.
But you said the answer though. Part of it, because what happened is like
the pandemic got people coming here, and a no-fly zone.
So this is the joke now. I mean, if you apply as a student, an international student, that seems to like be a loophole.
But that's even more crazy because the international students, you know how much they have to pay to get here? It's only
20,000.
The international student the courses.
Do you see it's only?
Hey man, they figured.
Let me tell you something.
The game's been up. They figured it out.
If they said, yo.
I mean, technically, yes, because obviously the rate's going to be a little bit higher because you're temporary. You're temporary. You're not planning to stay here. You're taking our education and going and then developing where your country is. Yes, this is true. But for those who don't plan to stay, right, obviously they're going to charge them more because it's like you're not... The government
if you can find me.
The government can't really take your life
if you can
of money accumulation because you're just coming in, dropping in the middle of like, what, 18 up? You're probably going to stay here for maybe 4 to 6 years and then you're out.
For me, that's what I say. For me, I don't care if you come here. I don't care. I don't. That's fine. Everybody comes here for the opportunity to try to get something, start their life that they couldn't start it anywhere else and stuff. That is fine with me. I'm totally get it. But if the government, they're doing the recruitment to come here, and the infrastructure is a mush up.
Yeah, and
then you're mad that these people can't find jobs. You're mad that they can't. They won't take the jobs when you gave them the perk of like whole heap of money for like residency and all that stuff, and then it's even worse. The CRA is coming after every man right now. Be like, yo, hi, the pandemic's over. You took this much from CERB. Throw a little interest, throw a little taxes on it. What's up?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
This is my first year. This year, when I see my tax return and I don't owe taxes, I was like, wait, hold on. I don't owe taxes. It threw me off. Them type of something there, man.
Wow.
And then you guys put in a mayor that never answered most of your guys' questions.
That's
the important ones. Saying that, Toronto is a candy store for cars.
That's a wild... I'm going to play that for you guys. That's a wild clip. That's like the wrong answer to say.
Did you say the candy store for cars?
Kind of like an ex-mayor who, when asked about the FIFA thing, the whole scandal about that, and they asked him, people were pissed off because like they didn't know about the bidding, right? And then the ex-mayor just said like, well, the people in the staff knew, so I guess people knew about the... I was like, yo like, what? Like, huh?
So the staff knew, but they never told us.
But a population of 3.3 million.
That's the thing. They wouldn't have to tell you. They don't feel like they need to tell you. You just live here.
That's
wow. Wow.
You don't have to tell you nothing.
Wow.
Now, in terms of living,
wow,
the vacancy for downtown offices is at 19.4%.
That's large.
So you go downtown. So that's Bloor and Bloor to what, front? No, Bloor to Lakeshore. Mm-hmm. Almost 1 in 5 office buildings are vacant. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Because it's not really what are you going to put there? What is there to put?
A business?
Or put housing.
But how is the business going to survive when no one has, you know what I mean? It's kind of tough. Everybody's going through the harsh time right now.
Is this a depression?
Yeah. So okay, like when we said
a recession.
We don't use those terms anymore.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna comment on that.
They kept lying about the recession.
No, I'm gonna comment on that too, because we said after lockdown, that was 2022, right? Mm-hmm. Like around summertime, and we said, this isn't a recession. Mm. But they didn't say it back then. Mm-mm. They're still not kind of saying it now.
They just started taking away certain stuff, seeing people don't notice.
Mm-hmm. Right?
They just, honestly, it's like Operation or one of those things. You're just pulling certain things that people don't really notice until someone notices one big thing being pulled. It's like, hey, hold on, whoa. Whoa, you're affecting a lot of people. All right, put it back.
That's my lawn.
Let's right. Take this. Okay.
Right.
All right. Okay, let's pull that out. Okay. Ah! Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. This guy's. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry for making you feel this way. Here is Tylenol. All right. Let's keep going. Let's just until you get as much as you can.
That's funny.
Okay, Tylenol. Okay, you got so far food. The cost of living's too high. Doctors now. How many people out there listening? Do you have a family doctor? Right. Any doctor?
See that?
Remember back in the day, you know,
which doctor?
An appointment for a doctor?
Which doctor?
Like, somebody.
Supposedly, they said 70% of Canadians don't have a doctor.
What?
Allegedly.
Say that again.
Allegedly, 70% of Canadians don't have a doctor.
My family doctor, he passed away. Like our older doctors are all retiring out, and then
retired. Yeah.
I don't trust these. I don't know about these newer doctors. They be cheating, cheating on tests.
Oh, you're not alone. Okay. Cause, baby,
whoa,
there's one doctor that I met. He took over the practice, and for whatever reason,
he said, "Try this pill."
No,
try this.
No, he was there thinking he was racially profiling. He was like, "Oh, you're just coming into my office because you're trying to get high." It's like, sir, excuse me.
Wait.
What? I think you're really turning the corner. And thank you. Sorry, don't project.
He's my family doctor now, but he had the same. Because of the muscle problems, right? Mm-hmm. And then he's like, "Look, I'm just gonna tell you straight. I'm not gonna give you any of the opiates." I'm like, "I'm not here. Like, can I get like a MRI, X-ray, or something?" Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
And that's the other thing.
Do I look like I'm a pill popper?
Or they refuse to give you the actual testing, for an MRI or a CAT scan or those things.
That's a very big
the other
problem.
one. I've noticed that a lot of doctors are very hesitant in providing that level of treatment or even getting that testing done. And then they're saying that when you are going to get that testing, it takes months at a time before you can actually receive it. So it's like, whatever's happening with these new school doctors, it really shows very badly.
I rather at this point, I'd rather go to Rochester, New York, or Buffalo, New York, and do it there. Because the funny thing is, the minute you come in, you be like, yeah, I need this.
Because the States is all money.
They're like, oh, okay.
It's prioritized.
Straight to the...
We'll set you up right away. All right.
But that's what they want. That's what they want here.
But that's the thing. They want to do that here. And unfortunately, it's like, why would that all of a sudden work when people can't even eat? All right. They can't buy and maintain their home. So, health is wealth.
Can I say something that
I'm glad we all noticed that the whole like, oh, just here's an Adderall, or here's a
Adderall.
I'm sorry, here's an Advil, Tylenol. Just here's a Noxaproxen.
Yeah.
Can I say something that might be
controversial?
Controversial.
Do it. Yes. Get the blood riled up.
Yeah.
Is this a question?
Okay. Yep.
We talk about implementing inclusivity.
Okay.
And diversity.
Okay.
Wouldn't the most diverse thing for all communities, groups, races, and cultures be able to actually understand that they can like have a meal? Like they can eat? Like wouldn't like the cost of groceries be a good thing for all groups of people? Wouldn't like the infrastructure of work? I mean, because if you have a lot more people working, you'd have more taxes, right?
To be able to withdraw from, yes.
Right. If everybody was working and was able to survive on what they worked, wouldn't that be the most diverse thing productively for all races and communities? I mean, does money have a race to it?
No.
I mean, green, but...
I mean, it's not this color, but you know what I mean. But you know what I mean, because sometimes I hear things about like we're gonna throw this money into diversity and stuff, and I'm like, yes, I understand that. But if everybody was able to eat, that would be the most diverse thing. I would just assume, right? And everybody could be able to. I guess it's a perfect world. Everybody will be able to make whatever thing that they want to make. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong. I don't know, man.
No, I mean, like, your question is reasonable for diverse reasons, and you're not referring to or talking on ethnicities. You're talking on really just selections and abilities. Yeah, like it comes back to abilities and skill. But that's the thing. Like, a lot of people that actually don't even understand the economics of Canada altogether. Straight off the bat, a lot of people really don't. A lot of Canadians tend to be influenced to a lot of American.
We weren't like that.
Economics and politics versus actually understanding what's happening in Canada. You know, like even just culturally, like what some things are considered as go-tos. There are people who are out here bawling murder about like metro prices and whatever, and not realizing that No Frills is down the street. There are whole peoples.
No Frills, food basic.
Yeah.
So you're saying people would be like, I don't want to go to No Frills. I want Metro.
Yeah.
Because I deserve Metro. And I'm going to steal it.
But not realizing that, exactly. And not realizing that they could go to another food supply chain.
But don't you think that's more of like a social thing, probably?
That is a social thing. But that tells you, like, culturally, which one's more of what to the other.
Hey, what do I know? What do we know?
So we talked about what? Food, cost of living.
Yes.
Like housing a little bit.
Yes.
Or what was it? Like, yeah, housing a little bit. Now,
culture.
I
mean, we can definitely talk about the Junos happened the other day.
Before Junos though. Madness on the street. People. No, just like I guess it's a mental health thing. Like it's just.
Got you.
Like because of the rising cost of everything and everything. Mm-hmm. People are getting pushed out.
Priced out, yes.
Yeah, priced out. Like, I read a comment that said, people are gonna be having babies in tents. Like a baby's gonna be born.
Oh.
And it's just like,
instead of going to the hospital.
Instead of going to the hospital, the baby's just born in a tent. You know?
That's interesting.
That's, right?
My question to that would be, do you feel it's because this generation lacks community? And that's the reason why they're unable to be in spaces where they know, okay, if I'm falling down in one place, I know that I can rely on somebody or fall back on somebody.
No, but the problem is you need a community that you can control. They don't want communities. They want a community that you can control.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think they want communities.
Well, then that just means that people are more individual.
They want a community that benefits them.
Who's them?
For taking counts and counts of things from my check. Do you think like, I don't think it makes sense, so like that everybody should be able to make enough to live and do that stuff, but man, it's greed.
Greed. For sure it's greed.
And then community is like, come on, community. So wait, this is a part of them? No. Let's work together so it could be a part of us. Yeah, it's yours, but we own most of it, so it's us. Why do you think a lot of these things, when you hear these people say, oh, this is a black business, is it owned by a black business or is it managed by a black business? That makes two big differences. And sometimes you get even deeper. Not all skin folk is your kinfolk.
That's, wow. Wow, I mean...
This is also true.
So it's like, I don't know. I just don't know. Hard labor wins sometimes, but then sometimes it's just like, no, I don't want to work. This is my fight against this. I'm not working, but I'm taking.
But
no, I'm not working. I still get a tax return for not working all year.
Actually, yeah, you kind of...
Do you?
I think so.
Did not know that. True.
Right.
That's why men have to have 6-figure to support everybody, and women. I need a woman to take care of me.
I don't think that is a Canadian.
I think it's a system that's everybody.
I don't think it's Canadian, but that's not Canadian rhetoric. I think that's definitely American. For sure.
I'm just throwing that in there. I'm throwing a wrench into the gears.
But definitely, I think for Canadian rhetoric, when you say about, oh, men should have 6 figures, I think also in that it would add that women also should have 6 figures in Canadian context, where it's like
that's
women.
Not how it works.
It's like women need to work as well, just like their men.
You can't say that.
Come on now, that's what it is.
Woman, you can't say that, but you can't really say that.
Might get controversial. I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's say you're 6 figures, right?
Yes.
You're okay. Teamwork. She has 6 figures. You have 6 figures.
Right.
You get into a great opportunity. Now you're making you're close to let's say 300,000.
Okay.
So you double a little bit.
So wait, both of you combined is 300,000.
Let's go with 200,000. Let's go with 200,000.
Okay. Combined.
One of the partners ends up getting an opportunity and they end up with 200,000. So it's 200, 100.
Got you.
Why do some women see the boost and they go, you know what, I'm going to take a step back and go into the I guess we can call it the stereotype role of I'm going to do the housewife
living?
Because they can put their capes down. You're the hero. When the hero comes along with the strength to carry on, you can drop your capes.
I cannot. Might be tax purposes.
That could be too.
So that's one. If you're doing $300,000, by the end of it, your tax is 50.
Sorry, 200.
No, if you combined your income as a couple at 300,000, then that means that your tax is going to be 52%, 53%.
Which
that's more than 150,000 right there.
That's a whole other thing up here.
Right? So if I'm making 100,000 and you making 200,000, and then the settled price is more than 150,000, right?
Right.
However you break it down, now the person who's making 100,000 is going to be left with probably 40-something thousand. And the person who has 200,000 is going to be left with 100,000.
So wait, let me ask you a question. Hold on. So you're telling me if I make, so the tax bracket that they take out is by a percentage.
Yes.
And you're telling me if I make more, the percentage goes higher, not the cost?
Yes. The percentage goes higher.
For those that are watching, listening, Canada works in another ruthless way.
Yes.
So you're telling me if I make 300,000,
yes,
it goes from like 15 to like 30 or 50 because I make 30, because I'm financially successful or stable in a sense.
Yes.
That's not fair.
I know, right? So imagine, like, people who make $100,000, they're really only taking home about
like a hot 60.
No, they're taking about like probably 40,000.
No, and then
for 50,000.
No, it's not that low. It's like a hot a hot 65K.
65.
Yeah, off 100,000. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say,
which that's still.
Is it 39%? I think it's 39%.
It's.
I know for sure a million is like 50 something.
Something tells me the way we be talking, we're tapping too into something, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, don't 0 views."
Because like I said, like for
0 views, these guys 0 views this one here.
I've been thinking of.
Let me go to my favorite.
Because it's 13%. It's 13% everything, guys, up here.
Okay, so
gas
in Ontario,
bills 13%.
So
no, but you have tax on top of tax.
That's what I mean.
So let's say 100,000, right?
Because there's something called personal income tax, which that's another grab.
Okay, so
I'm telling you, it's nasty out here.
Okay, you're right. You're right. So 100,000, you would be responsible for paying federal tax 14,000, provincial tax 7,228, with CPP as 4,752. So after tax, you end up with 73.
Oh, I saw shit, and I had a. Apparently that's a ripoff.
I think it is.
A 50-year-old Italian man, you won't be named, but he was ranting like, nah, I think this thing's a ripoff. Like what am I paying into? The max I get is 1,300. What am I supposed to do with 1,300?
You know what I've never understood? I have another thing I want to talk about. Insurance. Insurance. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, insurance companies.
Oh.
If I pay for like a year insurance, right? And I had no issues throughout that whole year, wouldn't it just be good if you gave me like half of that money back? Why do you have to keep all of it?
Well,
like, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Like,
yes.
We pay the insurance.
It does.
And it's just for the sake to cover us. So that year comes, you do a new claim. But let's say you do a new claim, right? And you had no accidents. Due to that, can't you calculate a system where it could be like, okay, let's give you back some money that, you did not use. You paid into, but you didn't have to use it because therefore you never had no accidents.
Right.
And give it back. Hey, is there any insurance companies that give back?
Kind of like a first and last. I hear what you're saying. Some of them do. Life insurance specifically.
Gives back somewhat.
Yes. What you can do is that it may take about 3 to 4 years before it actually becomes, before it becomes actually beneficial to you.
So you're investing into the company in a sense.
You end up being able to take a loan out against your own life insurance. I know.
Wow.
I know. But it will take 3 to 4 years before it's beneficial.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Food insecurity, taxes, costs, family doctors, insurance. Like this country's mashed up still.
Can I be honest with you guys?
Health, man.
I feel like it's just one of those days that we're just being honest. After the nostalgia, it just got really dark. But to be honest with you, the way I've been seeing things, just as a believer, Christian, believer, we're not getting no views now. But as a Christian, the way I've been seeing things and the way things are turning, I think the end is super near.
I am rolling.
I think the end is like super near.
I don't
because certain things are being pushed to the point that like something has to happen. Something has to break. Like COVID didn't necessarily broke us, but we're in critical condition. Something has to happen.
So right now, like the economy is it's in the hospital still, wrapped up like a mummy, still alive, but it's just like
I don't think that's what it is. Something is gonna come and either smother it with a pillow, or it's literally someone's gonna literally like something is gonna happen where something breaks, and then someone says, "I have had it."
You think I have had it is coming?
Like something's gonna happen. I don't know if it's elections.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if it's and then you gotta understand like
our elections next year, but downstairs.
American.
Downstairs is this year.
But I also think it's one of those things where it's like everybody's gonna be like, I've had it, enough's enough. Or it's like the system is not, I just feel like it's gonna go crazy. And then all these eclipse things happening. I'm not like superstitious per se, but I just feel like something has to break down before you elevate.
Cause you said that the eclipse is next Monday, right?
Yeah.
Next Monday.
The 8th.
Some people are saying that's the sign of Jonah that you heard about like, in the Bible. The sign of Jonah, like Jonah, the whale, the prophet that went to Nineveh, and yeah.
Wait, not Jonah the Ark?
No, that's Noah the Ark.
Oh, that's Noah the Ark. No, I know.
There's another Jonah.
But there's a Jonah.
But it's a woman.
Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
Joan of Arc. Yes.
Jonah.
But yeah, I feel like
okay, it's not, okay.
Sometimes the things that are just happening, I'm like, oh yeah, we're about to end. Sometimes I don't even feel like paying my bills sometimes because I'm like,
crazy.
yo,
that's crazy.
I feel like I'm not gonna be here anyway.
I cannot.
Like, but that's not a right way of thinking. But like sometimes I'd be like,
so with the latest,
forgive me, Lord. But like,
do you think when that bridge in Baltimore got hit?
Condolences to everybody.
Condolences to everybody. That's a creepy way to go out, but because that's apparently that's a
service bridge type thing, like a lot of things,
and it's a busy like river space. Mm-hmm. Oh, everything's gonna go up.
I'll say that personally.
Everything's gonna go up.
Personally, when that bridge went, I was like, man, condolences.
Right.
And I don't really want to believe in like superstition stuff and all that stuff. I don't like it. But for me, the one thing that I noticed when people were talking about so when is it going to build back up? My Amazon packages. I realize morals are done. Like people don't think about people like that anymore. So it's done. We're done.
Right now the ship is still there. The containers are there. Like no other ships can. They have to either reroute or. But
I just think we're done.
That's it.
There's no other way to see it because, like, look, if people can't look past deliveries and all that, we're done.
Wow.
We are done.
I don't know, man. This year's been wild, man. It's just.
And that is it. So,
just a quick, like, we still like 4 minutes left. At all this with Canada, I mean, the solution is basically you can't bring in more people here. They're gonna have to like cut the cap like right now, and then they got to build the appropriate housing so people can live and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. They gotta either subsidize the food like subsidize the food like the Americans do, and fix that up, or something.
I think we're done still. I hope we get to it, and I really want us to. I really want us to be there and be there, but I think we're done.
But
okay.
Question, what?
All right. Okay.
But
y'all heard the Kendrick verse?
Wait, he dropped a new thing?
No, the Kendrick Future J. Cole thing. Kendrick Future, Drake and
Kendrick Future and
J. Cole.
Oh, okay.
Kendrick basically throwing shots at Cole and Drake.
And Drake, yeah. I mean, you think he's been baiting for a while? And they're just not.
Apparently, there was diss tracks from before that everybody's talking subtle. He was the one that came forward to be like, F Sneak dissing first person shooter. He called it out that, hey, this is what it is.
Right.
And I like that. Just do it like that. I like competitiveness. Competitiveness brings good music. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Right. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if Drake. I don't know if Drake is gonna respond like that or he's just gonna be like just whatever.
The way I see it for Drake, I think J. Cole might respond.
We're getting into hip hop now. Okay.
I think J. Cole's gonna respond because he's on that competitive mode. I think Drake. It would be nice if he responded, but like, doesn't necessarily have to.
That's the thing. Like,
no, he has to.
He has to.
But
he has to, like he has been.
But like,
he has to.
Okay.
Stripes versus checks.
He doesn't. The reason why I say he doesn't have to.
But Big Sean responded quick too.
Yeah, but here's the he doesn't have. The reason why I say he doesn't have to.
He got to.
It would be nice.
He's a GOAT.
It would be nice, but I don't think he's going to.
He got to.
I don't. What can you say to someone that's gonna be like, yo?
He's the GOAT.
I have money.
He could say so much. He could say so much.
I have money.
Oh.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, there are challenges at where he's at right now.
There's competitive, but like
he gotta keep his title.
The floss, but this is the floss.
That's where he's at.
No, but this is the floss is I'm not competing with you.
Okay, yeah.
You know how people say like, oh yeah, I'm not competing with you. I'm in my own lane.
This is true, but Drake has never been that type.
No, I think
Jay-Z used to do that with Nas, but then I think at one point Jay-Z said, nah.
But that was like early in his game.
That was Drake early in his game. You think Drake is going to go like Drake from... I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think so. It would be nice because he's battle tested. He would go into the... Like he can go back and forth. But he's not doing it for the sake to prove anything.
But then we get 2 more tracks that are fire. Yes. Okay.
That would be great, but I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe... I think Cole's going to come with some bars. Because a lot of people I don't think people understand Cole is a guy, you know.
What do you mean?
Cole is amazing. J. Cole? He has bars, but I don't think people seen that lane of him that much.
What do you mean? Of good bars?
Not war bars.
Or like battle.
Because he's always warring with everybody in his everyday beats. Like
he's warring with life. He's dealing with life.
What does that mean?
But like rapping at you. Like, I'm the best.
But what do you mean?
Show you. I don't think Cole...
That man does that regularly. Like, one of the biggest things, if anyone really takes some time to take in what Cole does. Cole, in the last one, I think it's the one with Drake.
Yeah.
The man is basically... Yeah. The man is basically saying that people ask me to be a feature on their songs.
No, and I'm going to kill it.
And I'm gonna kill it. And literally, it's because they know that I make your song better. Like, he's literally saying that.
Okay, but I that doesn't mean...
Shots.
No, that's
a shot.
But that's not like a shot at someone.
That's a shot at somebody.
I don't think
that's a shot at anybody.
Because if anybody says that, they just say it.
No, that's a shot at everybody. Because then now you gotta think about it. If J. Cole is not on the track, would the track be bumping?
But that's fair. That is fair, and people take advantage of it. But that's not like a shot that I'm shooting it directly at you. No,
nah, man. The lyrics.
Say a name.
The lyrics were shooting at somebody for sure.
You gotta say a name.
Like
the way I say it, put a name on the bullet.
Okay,
a lot of people are not gonna do that.
Fine. We're not spraying. I get it.
I like that Kendrick put a name on the bullet. Everybody's like, everybody's like, oh, they were dissing all along. Nah. Kendrick said he did it with control. And he did it with this. Straight to it. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about. Let's do this. Mm-hmm. And now the shot is there. You can respond or be like, yo, my life is too, like, I don't have to do this.
He's going to respond.
I think Cole's going to respond for sure because I haven't seen Cole in like a competitive, as great as he is, I don't see him in a competitive lane, like...
Of rapping. I get what you're saying.
I don't see that. Drake, battle tested, someone diss him, he's going to diss back.
Yes.
But, like, Cole, I haven't seen it, but I feel like it's there.
All Kendrick needs to say in any bar is, tell me about all the Canadian rappers that you've developed. Right there, Kendrick won.
But Kendrick's not going to say that. Kendrick's not going to say that because Drake could say the same thing about him. Drake can say the same thing. There's certain things that Drake can say the same thing about Kendrick.
Like?
The only person Kendrick had was Baby Keem.
So Keem.
And that's his nephew.
Okay.
And that's the dangerous part. But if they go there, hey, I'm not gonna stop it.
Okay, but
go ahead.
But you listed one person. Tell me about Drake now.
Party Next Door.
Well, he's not okay.
That's not Drake.
Party Next Door is Drake. I think. Hold on. Party. I think Party was found by Drake.
No.
I sure Party was like.
Party was doing his thing, and then he got signed by Drake. I don't know I don't know exactly the timeline.
A little after.
I'm thinking anybody OVO was probably they had a buzz, joined OVO, and that's what happened.
I feel like he's like a Belly's.
Like Belly Weekend type thing. Maybe. I don't know. But at the end of the day,
let us know in the comments.
I think I like the competitiveness. Bring back the competitiveness. I would like to hear.
We talk about the dancehall competitiveness.
I would like to hear what. Yeah.
So
I like to hear what J. Cole would say if it's straight shooting.
You're right.
Yeah.
He was with OVO.
Mm-hmm.
The whole
So exactly.
Like Warner Brothers. Yeah, Warner.
I would like to see the competitiveness. I'm not picking a side. I just like seeing the fight. I'm gonna enjoy the fight of bars. I'm enjoying the bars. J. Cole's my favorite. J. Cole has been cooking people on his tracks for a while now. So to see it in a competitive aspect of shooting at somebody, it's gonna be great. The sad part about it is I don't think we're gonna have another Black Friday when it was Kendrick and J. Cole. Because at one point when they did Friday Night Lights and then Kendrick did when J. Cole did Forest Hill Drive and Kendrick did To Pimp a Butterfly, for Black Friday they swapped beats. So J. Cole was on a Kendrick beat and Kendrick was on a J. Cole beat for Black Friday, and that was an amazing time. That was a great time.
Really? I don't know.
Tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's gonna happen again. But then apparently it's like a rap civil war because Future, Kendrick, Metro Boomin, Rick Ross, Kanye is on one side. They say Travis is on that side. Then it's Drake, Cole, Dreamville, and some other people. Certain people are not following.
That is
people
just wrong. The
it's
fact
the
that
civil
you
war.
said a whole list of rappers that I was aware of on one side, and then said two, and then everyone else is
Dreamville is like Earth Gang Bars, Ari Lennox, I guess, and Drake has Drake OVO,
Dreamville or Dream Chasers?
Dream Chasers is Meek.
So Dream Chasers.
Dream Chasers is Meek Mill's people,
but Dreamville is
J. Cole.
Oh, right. I thought he has his own. Earth Gang. I haven't heard them in a while.
JID and all I'm gonna say is
technically
I'm gonna watch it.
Ye is like.
No, Ye's on.
He's on that side, but
Ye's on Future's side.
But
he's on the side of his own.
That's what I mean.
He's on the side of his own.
Because Ye was like, "I love you, Drake," but then I remember he said that kind of recently.
He's on the side of his own,
and then he kind of just
let that man.
I mean, they had a beef, so
yeah. Let that man.
The man said, "I'm outside your door."
Let that man. Let that man. He has a battle within himself to deal with right now. He has a battle within himself. I don't think anybody should play with Kanye anyway. Well,
no, of course not.
I feel like he's kind of, but it's funny though because I always remember it was like he keeps doing things and I look crazy going out on it. He's talking about Drake because he's saying Drake does subtle things to get him irked,
right?
And then he flips out and it's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" He's like, "You don't say what he's doing to me." But that is a sinister move. Can you imagine someone's just picking on you the whole time? And then you go out to say something and it's like, what is wrong with you, man? It's like, you're trapped in a genjutsu, man. This has actually happened. Expansion domain. All that nonsense. But anyway, I think it's time to wrap.
Now, before we wrap, I just want to do a quick predict. The documentary we seen of Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side, right? Mm-hmm. For episode 5 that's coming up, who do you think is going to be on that? Now, I said Jamie Lynn Spears. Wild.
Crazy.
Or it could be Amanda Bynes. Or it could be Shia LaBeouf.
I don't know.
Or it could be the sister from Even Stevens. Her name's like slipping my mind right now.
I don't know. But for me, that one, I'm not going to pick because I'd rather be surprised. Because I wonder, if I'd be more upset that I'm thinking that they're going to bring somebody. And then I go there and it's not, they don't bring anybody. I'm like, yeah. I'd rather just chill there and see what happens. Someone sits in the seat.
Right.
And whatever. And just let it go. And I want to hear just other things that I did not know that was going on in.
Yeah, like I said.
You know what? I honestly think number 5 is going to have Dan himself.
That would be a very strange plot twist.
I don't think they'll do that.
Well, they keep referring to him in the actual 4-parter.
I don't think they're going to do that.
That'd be...
Because there's a lot of things to explain. And
yeah, like...
He's going to walk off the set? Or he's going to be quiet on the set? I don't know. I'll just say this. The end is near, guys.
I'm rolling. You and this.
I know I hear it all the time in life, but I just...
You're convinced, eh?
I'm over it, man.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I'm over it.
No, the comment you brought up, you're looking at your bills like, should I even pay this? Like, this thing's gonna blow up.
I think that's not the wise way to. That's not the wise way to think about life, but.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be temporary, though. So.
I hope so.
Yeah, I feel like it's just because we're making all these adjustments and infrastructure changes.
Have kids.
That part.
I want to have kids, man.
There's definitely a thing where I feel you probably just have to close your eyes and shoot.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's a war right there, like on the other side of town. Like, there's a war, like right there. Then it's just like,
it's not even easing up either.
This rat beef. Oh, people get shot. This car's getting stolen.
Right. Remember, y'all, keep your spare key under your mat in the front of your house.
Yeah, so they don't kick into your house.
Yeah.
But then we can't even complain because there's places where they're like, yo, in LA, they just say, yo, when you bring your car here, just reel all your windows down and just leave it open because someone's going to bash and smash and grab.
Wow.
That's where we are. So we're here complaining when there's way worse. And some people are out here probably like, what's a car?
And yeah. I'll do it next time, but I wanted to... You hear what's happening with New York?
I don't want to go into that, bro.
That's a whole nother web of... I don't know how
the knockout game got revived.
Wait,
stuff like that.
Wait, what?
The knockout game? People just punching people in the face. You ever heard about this in New York? And slowly in Toronto?
Oh.
Yo.
With that girl, she said she got, yeah.
She just got punched in the face randomly.
Punched in the face randomly.
Someone's running around just punching spontaneous people in the face. Women in the face.
Popping them.
Yo.
Spontaneously. Just cause.
No, man. That's why everyone's getting 6 feet. Like, this is COVID times.
But even so, casually walking down the street. Pow! Why?
From the back.
How?
From the back.
Oh, that's even... Wow.
Yeah.
You're not even time for it.
Yeah. You can't even see them coming. Sucker punching people. Basically.
Jeez. I didn't...
And we're in a world where people will watch that happen and not do anything.
That part.
I mean, the last time someone went up and did something, they got the zing.
Yeah.
But the way I feel like if you want to bring the community back, the community has to go do something with them. I feel like multiple people, that guy one man might get hurt, but if it's 4 people on one person.
This is true. I understand. What you're saying.
That guy's not trained.
The collectiveness.
The
collectiveness of the chair situation, for example. I understand. You want the camaraderie like that, but...
You saw Bug's Life.
You
saw Bug's Life. One acorn is the multiple acorns on one thing. If there's so many things concentrated on one thing, that can fix the solution.
I can't.
Bug's life.
I mean,
it's all about community. If you want to bring community, yes, there might be one person that might get hurt in the community, but the whole community has to fight.
Yes, I understand.
Stand firm.
You know, I hear you. Because I was thinking about that. You know, one person has to be the martyr for change sometimes.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
For things to change. I'm not saying for someone to get hurt and just take the stab and then everybody, you know, but if it's preventable that everybody can be stand in solidarity of protecting something, you know, we can solve our own problems.
There must be an answer to that, though.
I think it's just it's crazy Gen Zs. I feel like these certain people are getting raised in a way that it's like they don't have respect for the elders or respect for people outside. Everybody is equal, and I don't think that works in this world. I don't think it works per se. But it can, but it's not being worked. It's not being worked in the right way.
So the status quo is changing, essentially.
I don't think, because these kids will look at you and be like, yo, I will fight you.
It's
like, excuse me?
But they're for real.
But they believe in it. That like, I better you, or like, I don't need to listen to you.
You old head.
You are old head.
Which is wild.
Let me live my life.
But they don't realize.
You are taking Xannies at 10. You look older than me.
Tenderizing your
Something
body.
is wrong. You look older than me, brother.
I mean, that is a running joke, especially with
What type of struggle do you go with? No, you're just taking things you're not supposed to take. You're a baby with a razor. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But I may be wrong.
All right.
I may be wrong.
The silence was deafening on that one. Like,
I may be wrong.
I was like,
I may be wrong.
I was like,
I may be wrong.
Razor.
That's not okay.
They're out here surviving.
Somehow.
Well, you know what that kind of also says?
Maybe we're wrong.
No. I don't. No, I don't think that's what it is. It's more like giving. They don't ask for help, so they're stuck in this parallel of survival because they refuse to ask for help. And sometimes people who don't know that they need help or need to ask for help, whether it's for pride or an inability to have self-reflection, they're just stuck and fixated on the actual thing and the task itself.
I don't know, man.
Damn, that's...
Maybe. I don't know. We're too philosophical in this. I don't know.
I mean, there's a reason why our parents said, if you have any problems, come and ask. Just come to and talk to us.
But sometimes, so people are not really equipped with the answers.
This is true. And I think that also is the reason why a lot of people tend to just do shit on their own. And then try to survive and struggle. Then ask for assistance.
Morality's out of the question. You're just surviving. But hey.
I don't believe
I know a God. Hallelujah.
Okay. All right. True. I don't think it's a Gen Z problem. Gen Zs had to be raised by somebody.
Oh shoot.
So
that's Gen X. Maybe.
But I feel like, I don't know. We'll leave that alone because maybe I would love to have a Gen Z here and explain their life and have a conversation.
That would actually be an interesting. Okay.
You should get one from each.
Ooh.
For what?
Get one from each generation.
You're thinking.
And have a conversation. What's everyone's views on housing? What's everyone's views on going out? What's everyone's views on...
Okay, we're going to blur all this out. Because this is our idea.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway,
okay.
Thank you guys for watching. You
you people!
You guys be safe out there.
You know who you are.
You guys have anything to plug?
Nah.
An outlet.
Huh? Oh.
I mean, there could have been other things, especially with the climate of right now. Anything else I'd like to plug?
I mean,
anything we'd like to promote? Is there anything you would like to promote?
Well, definitely myself. Well, hello, hi. You, come closer. Yes. No, just a little closer. Beautiful. My name is Zakia. You can find me on Instagram at thenerdz, TheNerdZZZ. And you can also find my photography page at ZZZ.studioto, ZZZ.studioto. All right. You can sit properly now. Thanks.
Delnijiro, DELNIJIRO. Twitter, Instagram. Soon to be banned TikTok. Even though I don't think they are going to ban it. I don't. They're going to find. No, they're I don't think they're going to ban it like that. They'll try to, and then, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Delnijiro.
Intellectual properties?
Or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Jay Hunterville. Twitch, Lou Pistols.
I shouldn't do that.
Blizzard Boys, coldest pod out. And
how are those guys?
they're great.
Okay.
They're great. They should be back. Or maybe it's April Fool's joke.
That's...
But
wow.
Who knows?
Wow.
But,
what just happened?
Who knows? We might be back on the 1st. Or April Fools! You never know.
That would be the craziest stunt ever.
But yeah. Oh, sorry, brain just frazzled. Any complaints, concerns, collaborations, send it askthevent@gmail.com. We're also on all the streaming platforms at YouTube. You can follow us there. As you can see, there's he's rocking one of the Vent Podcast t-shirt. If you like one, let us know and we'll get you one. You know, what it costs, or you can buy one. But thank you guys for watching. This is the Vent, and we out. Peace.
Wash your hands.
What the hell was that?